What you're watching is a machine of an earlier design using a V-bit to cut an intricate carving. Normally a carving like this would be done as an applique, something that protrudes from the surface of the door. What we're demoing in this video is the ability of something like a V-bit that needs a very fine repeatability, its ability to create a completely flat surface. A carving like this done with a V-bit is an extremely difficult task. As you see with that needle point, this machine possesses the ability to create mirror flat surfaces. The product that you're watching the carving be cut into is a product called melamine, which is a laminated MDF. Again, this takes a very precise machine to not chip the melamine surface on the MDF. Also, please note that the dust collection for the video had been removed. Normally on that clear plate you would see a brush system to help pick up the dust. Here you'll see the machine automatically re-zeroing a new tool bit. And as it begins to cut, the zeroing allows it to know exactly where that tool is in relation to the work material. It's also worth noting that you'll notice the material is held down via vacuum, which is another feature of this machine. There's an HDPE vacuum board, which you'll see later being surfaced in the video. And on top of that, there is a piece of standard MDF that vacuum is being pulled through to help hold down the part. This makes for quick material changes. There is one clamp on this to assist the vacuum just because of the small size of the material, but it still lends itself to extremely rapid material changes. I'd like to again point out how smooth the finish is, and this takes an extremely accurate machine with very high repeatability. The particular machine you're watching is accurate to a 10,000th of an inch. And for a machine that sells in the sub $30,000 range, this allows cabinet shops and other production shops to be able to afford the machine. Here you'll see just a demo of how clean the cuts are. Of course, my oldest daughter had to be the one demoing the parts. In this section of the video, you're watching the machine in an earlier phase of manufacturing where it's surfacing its HDPE vacuum board. You'll notice the vacuum board is zoned into 4 sections on this machine. This is what they call a 4x8 surface capacity to hold a full sheet of average size material. And what it's doing here is ensuring that the surface is completely flat. So when the spoil board goes on, everything is parallel to ensure accurate cuts. And if you'll look at how smooth the finish is as it's passing over, you'll realize that the machine's framework is built to very tight tolerance. And for it to be able to move this fast, it has a very accurate motor and drive system. I'd like to also mention that this machine is capable of being converted to CNC plasma, water jet, multiple other cutters, stone, rock. And that's done by just unbolting the vacuum board, placing another cutting head. This machine's modular as well, and it'll take other heads, so if you have drilling operations, you can have additional cutting heads and drilling heads on the machine. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed watching the video. This is just a small sample of what's capable with CNC.